Hello vault dwellers, and welcome back to another Fallout Cookbook cooking video. Today I'm making the baked pork and beans recipe from the book. I started out by browning up 8 slices of bacon and then set those over to the side and saved half of the bacon fat that I'm now sauteing up half of a medium yellow onion that I went ahead and diced. And I went ahead and got this started just to help speed up this process so you guys aren't sitting here watching me trying to cook down an onion. And this is actually just about to the point that I want them. So the next thing I'm going to add is 1 chopped jalapeno. And I'm just going to dump all that in there, as well as 3 cloves of garlic that I minced up. And I'm just going to let this cook for about a minute, just enough so the jalapenos start to soften a little bit and the garlic does as well. But I don't want to cook it too long because I don't want my garlic to burn. While the jalapeno and garlic are cooking, let me remind you of the community-driven playlist that Japika Death and I have going on our channels. If you would like to be a part of that, it's quite simple. All you have to do is go out and make a cooking video, post it to your channel, and then let either Japik or I know down either in the comment section of our latest cooking videos, or if you are a part of his Discord server, you can let us know over there as well. So this has been going for about a minute now. The garlic is getting very fragrant and smells really good. So at this point, the next thing we are going to add is 1 cup of ketchup, half of a cup of packed brown sugar, a half of a cup of honey, half of a cup of apple cider. We also need 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, in this bowl I have 1 tablespoon of ground mustard and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger that I'm going to add. And you want to make sure you get that stirred in really well. Make sure all the little clumps break up. There we go. We also need 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Well, that's a hard word to say. There we go. And I'll give that a stir as well. At this point, I'm going to add in the 8 slices of bacon that I chopped. I'm also going to be adding in, now the recipe calls for 1 8.5 ounce of canned lima beans. All the stores I went to in town do not sell canned lima beans anymore, so I've gone with about 3/4 of a 12-ounce bag of frozen lima beans that I've allowed to defrost. So I'm just going to dump those in, which I find kind of different. I don't think I've ever added lima beans into my baked beans before. And I make several different versions of baked beans. So definitely a different spin on it. And the recipe also calls for two 16-ounce cans of pork and beans. And I'm just going with the Bush's Country style, but you could use whatever kind that you like. That was the first one. And now for the now for the second can. I'm also going to add in some black pepper, and again, just do this to the amount of black pepper that you like. My family likes a lot of black pepper, so I'm going to use a little bit of a heavy hand on it, and a little bit of salt. I don't want to add too much salt because, you know, the pork and beans, I'm sure, are already salted, as well as the bacon. So I think that looks good. I'm just going to get this stirred up, and then I'm going to put it into a 300-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes, or until this starts to thicken up. And you want to put that in uncovered. So there we go. I'm going to drop this down into my oven, and I will see you guys when it's done. Alright guys, our baked beans are out of the oven. I've let them sit for about 10 minutes here on the counter just to let them cool down a little bit. I had them in there for a total of 55 minutes. But let's go in, give them a little taste. I do get the heat from the jalapeno, which is really pleasant, but they're also very sweet. I think if I make these again, I would probably cut the brown sugar down to about 1/4 of a cup. But other than that, yeah, these are really good, and I know my family's going to like them. There we have it, the baked beans from the Fallout Cookbook. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember to check out the Gamers and Geeks playlist, as well as the Fallout Cookbook playlist. I will leave links down in the description to those. If you guys like this video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of it, and if you make it, let me know how it turned out for you. But for now, thank you for joining me. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next one.